Hello, everyone. Welcome back to K-pop Appreciation. My name is Simon, and today we'll be appreciating Red Velvet's "Really Bad Boy" or RBB. Yeah. For those of you who are new to the channel, this isn't a first-time reaction kind of deal. I have watched this video many times. Okay, many times. What we're gonna do here is we'll watch the video the first time through, and I won't pause or anything. I might make a comment here or there. And the second time when we watch it, we'll watch it again, and I'll pause at certain parts that I particularly like and enjoyed and appreciated, and share my perspective with you all. Okay, so Red Velvet. For those of you new to K-pop, Red Velvet is, they're top tier. It's a 5-member girl group from SM Entertainment, one of the biggest entertainment companies in K-pop right now. And Red Velvet is, they just love them in South Korea, and I would argue they have a very strong international fan base as well. So this song, I like to give people. So this song came out November 29th or 30th or 28th or something. It was like late November of 2018. It has Halloween vibes in the music video, which I thought was a little odd since they missed Halloween by a month. But okay, I wasn't going to question it. So I'm going to warn you right now. The song is a little polarizing. It's not super experimental, but it has some experimental rhythms and beats to it. It's definitely an up-tempo song. I just ask you to keep an open mind. Okay, keep an open mind. And at the end of the video, if you still hate it, if you hate it or you don't like it, that's fair. Okay. All right, but it's very interesting what they do musically. And their effort has to be considered there. So okay, here we go. Here's Red Velvet RBB, Really Bad Boy. I love that horn. Dun, 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 dun. 1, 2, 5. Listen to that vocal riff in the background. Oh, love that homage to some horror movies there. And this sudden, so Joy here is singing, you know, in this bridge part. It's a complete shift. Did not expect the song to go in that direction. I love that ending choreo move. So, if you're new to K-pop and you're like, Simon, what the hell did I just listen to? It was so repetitive. If that is your first instinct, I can't blame you. I remember when I was really looking forward. I remember it was November, late November, and I was really looking forward for Red Velvet's latest single, RBB, to drop. And I remember I watched it and I felt a sense of betrayal. I was like, what was that? I really resented the repetitive chorus. It really bothered me a lot. And it just, and I would use the word cacophony to describe how how the instrumentation came together with their voices. And I didn't outright hate the song, but I really didn't like it either. And yeah, and I watched it a couple of times just to see if like I would change my mind. And no, I did not change my mind that first week. I remember that. And reading through the YouTube comments, which can be a dangerous thing, I wasn't the only one who felt that way. But there are other people like that really like the song. And here's the thing: music is subjective, right? If people love a song, great, but you can't really crap on the people who don't like the song either. If it's not to their taste, it's not to their taste. And if they have a reason for saying, justifying their distaste for the song, that's fine. Now. So fast forward, so this was November, right? Fast forward a couple weeks, I go to visit my nieces in Florida. And my one niece, she loves this freaking song. And I remember we were in her car, we were in her sister's car, and the song had come on because it was on Spotify or something. And she's jamming to the song. And I'm like, wow, you really like the song? And she's like, oh, I love it. I think it's great. I'm like, really? She's like, yeah. So I'm like, you know what? My niece has good taste. Both of them do. So I'm like, okay, let me listen to the song with open mind again. Now, I really do like the video, okay? So the video is my gateway to, like, re-examining the song with an open mind, okay? Watch it, listen again. And then, like, it grew on me a little bit. And then, like, the other night, or that while still vacationing in Florida during Christmas, I remember I was with my nieces, and the song had come on, and they sing that one part. It's the early part where Sogi goes one, 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 and it goes ah, dun 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 ah, that part. So and I remember the dance move for that part. You just kind of like move your arms, you flail them like in a helicopter blade motion. It's kind of fun to do actually. So and after that got me hooked on the melody. Okay, I'm like, okay. I still think, in terms of its lyrics, it's a little, I don't know. I mean, for me, there's no way you could objectively say this song is the best song ever. And you cannot objectively say this song is terrible. Okay, everything is subjective here when it comes to music. In my opinion, I'm still not a fan of how the lyrics go, especially the repetitive chorus, but that being said, the song has grown on me, and it's now on my playlist. And, I jam to RBB, okay? Oh, so to give people background, so this song is the sequel to their earlier hit, Bad Boy, which sounds nothing like this. It's a smoother R&B kind of sound for Bad Boy. This is like, there's a lot of EDM, electro pop, techno pop, whatever. And yeah, and the sounds are kind of out there. All right, let's listen to it again. While we're listening the second time, really pay close attention to the background anytime you hear some sort of ad-lib or vocal riff. Like that. That scream, so that's Wendy, but Wendy's not doing the screaming. In production, they needed someone to scream really loudly, and the only one who could do it was Irene, the leader of the group. 1, 2, 5. I read a theory that 125 stands for 125, which I think is like, is it supposed to be like the number of years like the Inquisition would burn witches or something? I don't know. There's some Rebel Loves posting that theory. It was kind of it was interesting. Oh yeah, if you're new to K-pop, if you're a fan of Red Velvet, you're called a Reva Love. Reva Love. Gotta appreciate the horns in the background. Dun, 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 Here, let me just go back. Dun, 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 dun. Right there. Sogi's part. One. It's addicting. The little things they do, like just now, like after that one, and they go and during that part, yeah, Irene just busts out with like, all right, you know. And again, it's the showmanship. I don't mean to neglect. So I know I fixated on like Sogi, Irene, and Wendy. Yeah, the other two, the Mangne line, the youngest in the group, which is Yeri. Yeri's the youngest, and is Joy. You know, Joy is gonna shine through in that bridge later. It's, for me, it's grown on me. It's catchy. I like how Yeri's in the center of the choreography here. So, I mean, if you listen to the song on the radio, you don't see that, right? But I appreciate Yeri being in the center. She's great. And I love... Okay, sorry, we're gonna watch that entire 15 seconds again. Because of Kang Sogi. Sogi here is in the center, main dancer of Red Velvet. I would argue if Wendy was not in the group, Sogi would be the main vocalist as well. She's got it all. She could dance, she could sing. So she trained for 7 years, which is a fairly long time, even by harsh K-pop trainee standards, okay? So watch how controlled and smooth her movements are here. And the charisma she exudes when she dances. Oh, and that outfit is such a badass outfit on her, too. Oh, I like this part. It's a homage to The Shining. Bang, bang, pow! That's a great shot of Irene and Yeri. It's really, you know, reading some of their the background stories. So there's a huge age difference between those two. Like Irene is almost 29 now, or 30. She's close. She's not 30 yet, but she's getting up there. And Yeri's still like a freaking. I think Yeri's like 22 or 21. There's a good age difference. So Yeri joined the company when she was young, and she got, you know, as a trainee, she got placed in corporate housing. So Irene was the literal big sister for her, to her. You know, she acted as a big sister. Like, you know, she would iron her clothes, she would make her meals for her. It's a really endearing story. So. I want to warn you guys, there is an English version of the song where they sing all in English. No hate on SM and no hate on Red Velvet. It's not Red Velvet's fault. It's the lyricist they hired. The English song, the English version is terrible. It's just not good. This is my strongly worded, educated opinion. The English version of the song is not good. The lyrics don't match up well with the enunciation of the girls when they vocalize. Just listen to the Korean version if you like the song. I do, you know, I have to appreciate the steady drum machine. Now that I appreciate the song, I appreciate the production going into it. Yeah, the producer made the right call for this drum machine to be hitting at the steady beat right here. Oh my god, oh my god. Alright, here's that bridge with Joy. So poor Joy. Earlier on in her career, and I think Not too many people do it now. I hope not anyway. So there was one time in a music show, her voice cracked during a live performance. You know what? Edwin's a human. She's singing and dancing. I'm surprised their voices don't crack more. Okay, her voice cracked. Not a big freaking deal. And she got self-conscious of it. Some people said, oh, you're not a good singer. You're just there because you're hot and you look good and that's your value. You know, Korean people on the internet, they call them netizen. So what we call an internet keyboard warrior, they call a netizen, a citizen who lives on the internet. They're just awful, really awful. So poor Joy would get self-conscious about her vocal ability, and yeah, but no, she's got a. And sometimes it's. And here's the thing: I do feel bad for Joy. You know, it's with when you have such a vocal talent like Wendy in the group, who's arguably one of the best vocalists, not just in Red Velvet, not just in her company, but like in all of K-pop right now. You know, it's kind of hard to stack up. But Joy has her own vocal tone and style that, you know, yeah, you have to appreciate and give her credit for. And here, with that bridge, her voice is needed, and it's great. It's a complete tempo shift. It's beautiful. Here, Seulgi joins in. And here's Yeri. Now we got Wendy in the... Bad boy, and you're bad for me. Got a horn. Love it. Dun, 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 dun. So, a lot of you new K-pop fans are going, man, Simon, the camera, they really like Irene, don't they? This girl here. Yes, Irene gets an inordinate amount, a massive amount of screen time. Irene is very popular in South Korea. She hits all their markers in terms of their what they consider to be for like hitting like what's the word I'm trying to look for, you know, the beauty standard for females in South Korea. Irene hits all of those standards. So yeah, so SM already known for how stunningly beautiful and handsome their idols are. You know, they knew they got Irene. She's a beautiful person. They're gonna milk her looks for what it's worth. You know, so they focused the camera in on her. That being said, make no mistake, she is not just a pretty face. That girl can move. She can dance. Yes, she doesn't have the vocal range of Wendy, you know, or I would even argue like the massive crazy potential Seulgi has as a dancer, but Irene is a solid performer and a talented artist in her own right. And fun fact, she's really good at like board games. They had their own reality show. They play a lot of board games, or just any kind of competitive game, like a social bluffing game or whatever. Koreans play a lot of games, even if it's like rock paper scissors. She's really good. Oh, the vocal riff in the background. Bum, bum. I love this ending choreo. Boom. So good. So this came out in November. You know what, Reveloves, if you're watching, correct me if I'm wrong. I don't think they earned a music show win for RBB, or if they did, they got like one. It was a rough. What came out? Because I remember Mamamoo came out with Windflower, and they didn't win squat. I'm pretty sure about that with Mamamoo. They didn't get any music show wins either. What was so big? Was it Eyes One with La Vie en Rose? Because that would have been around the same time. It was November 2018. Yeah, I don't remember. But yeah, there was some crazy competition. But yeah. So again, Red Velvet either did not win at all any music shows during this promotion period, or they only won like one, which is really rare for them. They usually like sweep the entire week, you know, because it's Red frickin' Velvet. So yeah, it came out November 2018. They promoted until like early December 2018. Afterwards, like they went on a fairly long break, 6-7 months, and the next song they came out with is another polarizing song. That one's super experimental. and it's called Zimzalabim, and I'll be covering that one soon on this channel. Zimzalabim, yeah. Some people love it. Some people, they'll run out of this room with their claiming that their ears are bleeding. So, oh, sorry, that's my dog. Okay, with that, I've hit the 20-minute mark. Thank you so much for spending these last 20 minutes with me. I hope you have an appreciation for Red Velvet's RBB here. Yeah, so I'll be back soon with another video. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and be good to each other. I'll catch you all later. Bye bye for now.